Testing, testing. Just checking if my voice can transmit. All right. Start in a bit. Testing, testing. Okay. All right, so we are back. We are back with some more TF2 map building. This time I took the liberty to continue on a little bit on my own. And we're going to be rendering this out real quick. But anyways, right? So yesterday we got the first point done. I haven't implemented any of the logic, so unfortunately playtesting is going to be very limited at the moment. I think honestly I'm going to spend all of, like, tomorrow doing all the logic and stuff just to get it ready for submission. If I check the official website of TF2Maps, let's see, Jam 2023, I have approximately 39 hours, but I mean, I'm not going to be able to work on it all day, unfortunately. So, instead, we're just going to continue on our own. You know, try to do as much as we can in like 3 or 4 hours, and hopefully, you know, this will turn out alright. Now, I don't have the chat enabled, or at least not in the video thing, so I'm not... I don't know if, like... or maybe I do. I don't really know. Hold up. Okay, so it is capturing the chat window, so it should record the chat window, regardless. But anyways, right? So, you know, two things that I did from yesterday. I moved the spawn from this area to this area because I did feel like, you know, this spot kind of a little bit better to attack from. The only difference is that now this flank area is more of a second. What used to be like this kind of choky flank or whatever turned into the into kind of like a mountain lamb flank rather than what it was before. But let's see. But because of how choky it is, you know, it's a good reward to where the red team is going to defend from. And defend from here. I moved the point down here, so it's a little bit easier to defend right there. As for blue team, when they're going to go up here, it's kind of like a long walk, but you're still going to be able to, you know, be able to do some damage. What I don't want is for, like, blue to just immediately be able to make it into their height. I think, like, maybe a sentry here. I feel like this would be a nice sentry spot. It's protected. You know, you can put stuff down over here, but then, you know, blue can, like, very well just see the sentry right there, and so it's like, okay, maybe they could, like, do a little wall spamming, but what I'm thinking is maybe shortening the hallway, because then if I shorten the hallway, like this little corridor right here, they can't really go it from, like, different angles, because I think a wide angle turn like this is definitely, like, the most... I don't know. I'm going to render it out. I want to see... Okay, something happened. No. I think everything's good. Load portals. So there's an object that's meeting the outside world. So let's see here. View, tools... Where's the map? Okay, load point file. So we're gonna load this point file right here. And what do we got? What is touching the? Okay, so this engineer right here is touching the void, and it's because I forgot to close this. Okay, that's fine. We can just easily close that real quick. There you go. Okay, that should be good. Let's run the map. Okay, so I mean it gave me different things, but I think the lighting is, and there you go, it's finished. Hopefully now when we open the map in TF2, rather than this one, give me 1 second. So now I'm going to switch over to the TF2 view. Transition. We're going to do map. Map. CP underscore os hail. Let's see what we've got now. I think engineer might be pretty good now. I mean, it's a lot more balanced place. Right side and left side are kind of whatchamacallit, split. So that way, like, one engineer isn't going to be able to like just cover the entire map. Rather, it's kind of like there's different routes that you can go. If an engineer is protecting top right, while he can look at left and right kind of at the same time, he can't look at all the routes. So I think this should be pretty good. Now, if the TF2 will just decide to not like take forever to load, that would be nice. Whoever's in my viewers, introduce yourself in the chat if you can. I'd like to speak to you while this map loads and takes forever. Let's switch over to the hammer view real quick so that way we can see the chat. Alright, the map is loading now, so yeah, notice that it doesn't take long now because I disabled master comms. I think there's something about like the optimization with master comms map that or master comms custom settings that kind of messes things up. So let me go over to TF2 transition. There we go. So now here we are on TF2. We're a scout. I guess the default engineer is now this. We're gonna do MP underscore tournament 1. That way we don't have to deal with the reset timer. I don't know why I have these weapons, but so anyways, blue team is gonna spawn right here. They're gonna walk out. This rock, this boulder. Maybe there could be a little bit of fighting from like a cheeky red. But you're not gonna have like a sniper be able to like just shoot you immediately. Instead, you'll just have like, I guess maybe like 1 or 2, but this is pretty blue dominated. I mean, you have a spawn here. You're gonna be able to do like a lot just by here, and it's not gonna be smart to be over here because like let's say you take some damage. Well, there's not gonna be a health pack here. You have to go all the way back over here, back to cover. Or if you're here again, it's kind of like you have this long corridor. Like blue is gonna easily be able to dominate this room in this corridor right here. But where blue isn't going to be able to dominate that easily is going to be this left side here, where it's a lot more choky. I think this is going to be more of a cave. It's a lot more choky. It's a lot more I think this is going to be like a shack or something, like some sort of building, a garage. Since we're right next to the ocean, kind of like a seaport. And as you can see, we have this kind of door here to be a lot more choky, so that way, maybe a demo man, a soldier can just easily just spam. This sight line here, I'm not entirely sure if I'm the biggest fan of this, but I think I might just keep it because again, you kind of want it to be red dominated. So having a sniper here who could just get a sneaky sniper shot. Spy is going to be able to use this middle area since he's invisible. I mean, nobody's going to see him. He can go up here. If he wants to go around, he can take this route over here, go inside this door, just wait until the perfect, just backstab. So what I want to do right now is I want to test out engineer sentries. Because I want to make sure that the engineer isn't too overpowered. If we put a sentry right here, yeah, he kind of gets most of this. You can put a sentry here and just protect this whole corridor. And what is blue team going to be able to do here? Not that much because you can probably do a pipe, but a soldier is going to be like more than enough, at least for this. But because the sentry is able to shoot you from here, it's not going to be the smartest idea. But yeah, a soldier can take care of that, or if you want, you can put it more over here, so that way, because there's no actual cover, you walk up here, you get shot by the sentry, you're gonna get killed. I mean, I could probably even, make this a lot smaller, but as far as, as far as that goes, I mean, I think that works good enough. I just noticed I think there's a quite a heavy delay, unless I'm just not live. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I am alive. I am live now. Okay. So I was looking at my preview, and I couldn't tell. Anyways, right? So you got this map. I think this is pretty good as far as all things considered. I was thinking of like maybe like a cheeky spot up here with a soldier or two, just because like I don't know, just to be a dick. You know, just put like a little like ledge up here just to have a soldier there to be able to shoot down here. But anyways, right? Testing sentry spots and give metal. I don't know what the command is. Give ammo. Hi, hey, what's up? 2x4, how you doing? Hey, welcome. So I'm participating in the TF2Maps 72-hour. I don't know if it's a competition, but it's more of a charity event. To fill you in, it's a charity event where you have 72 hours to create and then submit any TF2 content. And this year, I decided to try to do a map. It's going to be attack defend. You have this kind of seaport entrance thing. The lore so far that I have is, Grey Man hires blue mercenaries to go attack Australia to find the last of the Australium, and I'm not really sure like how to justify it as far as map making goes. But if you're interested, stick by. I'm even taking suggestions and stuff because like why not? It's something that I want to do for fun. So like if you have any suggestions of like how to make it more interesting, one piece like one part. What is it? Give ammo. I forgot the commands. I need to look up the commands. Like give something. Give me 1 second. So for TF2, it's TF2 give metal engineer command. I also switched keyboards. I switched to my ChariMX Corsair keyboard because I thought this thing was broken. I thought it was broken. My brother gave me like some like soda, and what happened was that it spilled all over my keyboard, and like it started glitching out. So I had to switch over to another keyboard. It was a Razer one that I just had because somebody was throwing it away. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. Like, why not? And let's see, AdCon gives player critical effect for maneuver, and I thought it was broken, but apparently not. And I plugged it in, and it's, oh my god, it's like so much better. You don't hear a click, and like honestly, it feels a lot more premium than the Corsair one. So honestly, can you hear me twice? I think you could hear me twice there. I don't know if that was a weird effect. I don't know if it was too loud. But long story short, right? I now have my old keyboard back, and it's nice. I mean, it's a lot quieter than the other one because it doesn't have any clicks. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for telling me. Regardless, I think I fixed it. All right, so I just need to look at all these commands. Adcon gives quick fixes. Player periodic. Okay, so it's gonna be SV underscore cheats 1 adcont 92. So it says here, AdCon 92, player periodically regenerates ammo, health, and metal. Rate is proportional to maximum health used for the regen. So apparently I'm supposed to be receiving regen, but I'm not getting anything, so... let's see, small health kit. Okay, so I'll just create one like this. Ent underscore create item underscore ammo pack underscore full. Hey, there we go. Okay. Probably need to put that to a bind or something. Okay. So here, if we put a sentry over here, as we can see, the sentry will effectively, cover this area, that area, and that door, sort of. But I mean, it's still kind of vulnerable because then somebody down here, they can like, do a couple pipes and stuff, or maybe some sticks. I think they can. Who knows? We're not gonna know until it gets play tested. And one challenge that I want to do is like just use pure intuition. Yeah. So I just want to use pure intuition for this challenge because I want to like see like, okay, what can I learn as far as my intuition goes? It's like, oh, you know, making maps. Sentry, like one sentry that I was talking about earlier was this one over here. You know, this one can protect a lot. Can pretty much protect this hallway. This hallway is supposed to be really difficult to get through because this hallway leads you directly into this red area. This red area that is very vital because there's the control point, right? You don't want people up here, so you want to make this as hard as possible to protect. You put a sentry here, of course. You know, you protect two areas. You protect mostly the point. You put a sentry here. Again, you protect most of the point, but then it becomes a little bit easier to destroy. I mean, of course, blue team is gonna kind of have a little bit of difficulty, but you know, some well placed sticks from here, which I don't know if I should leave it like this. I feel like maybe I should make that wall a little bit higher. What do you think? You think this might be a little bit too OP for Demo Man to like just throw sticks over? I think that might be. And then, because then red can't really punish. So you know what? I think one of the changes that I'm going to do is make this a lot narrower. Because I don't want... Either I make the wall higher or I make this narrower. I'm not entirely sure. I think I should make this... Oh, man. Man, this is a difficult choice. So make this narrower, make this... I think... Hold up. Let me see how that works with Demo Man. Alright. Oh, my phone is going off. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so like let's say there's a sentry here, right? There's a red sentry up there. Let me pick this up. Yeah, so I should probably change this. One question I do have is are there too many points that an engineer is going to get caught up in where a turret isn't going to be defended easily sampleable by a spy? One do have is are there too many points that an engineer is going to get caught up in where a turret... So I don't think so. Because like okay, so in order for a spy to reach a sentry like up here, right? He's gonna have to get all the way up here, and I mean, this is kind of like an open area. He messes that up. You know, a soldier or anybody can. This isn't that big of a room for a spy to escape from, and he can very easily be chased out this way since this is just a very long hallway. I mean, as long as you have like your heavies, your medics, your spies. I mean, your demos, your soldiers. I think this might be all right as far as like fighting goes. Let me skip this song. This isn't one of my favorite songs, and I like the map that that song plays. By the way, the music that I have on right now is the Open Fortress soundtrack. So Open Fortress is basically a kind of like a TF2 meets Quake kind of thing, where it's pretty much just Quake but with TF2 weapons, TF2 physics, TF2 aesthetic. So if you ever have a chance to play it, I would highly recommend it. Obviously, that's very easy to defend. Obviously, that's gonna kill. This one's a little bit harder to kill with, but we want to give blue a couple of wins, right? What does the stream title mean? Are they streaming for... No. So the contest only lasts for 72 hours. If you really want to, I mean, you could do it for 3 days straight and not sleep and just do whatever. The thing is that it's not just the stream. The stream is a charity and people are watching the stream. If you go on Twitch right now, TF2Maps, look for it. They are hosting a stream where they're just kind of play testing. They're just showing a bunch of community stuff, right? Just a lot of community made content. It's not necessarily maps. It could also be things like see. Yeah, so things like art, fan fiction, funnily enough, art models, anything for TF2 made by the community, and what they're trying to do is get donations so that way they could donate it to a charity. The charity in question uh, is right here. You know what? Let me show you the website real quick. Let me show the website. So instead of this, uh, let me hide my bookmarks. Okay, there we go. So let me show my web browser real quick. Okay, so all right, so this is the website, right? TF2Maps. It's a 72-hour jam, as in it's meant to benefit gamers outreach, which is helping disabled people be able to play video games. I think that's the one. Hopefully, I'm right. If I check it out, I think that's what it is. Believe in a world where it's better hospitalized kids can play. Yeah. So it's just kind of like helping them, play video games because like why not? It's like if or also I guess also hospitalized kids. I don't think it has to be necessarily disabled kids, but it's a charity event and you have 72 hours to just do stuff, right? And that's what they're doing, and you get a medal in game. All right, so it's not just like fluff. I mean, if you care about medals and stuff, at least you have a way to show off that, oh, yeah, I participated in the event or I donated $5. If you donate $5 to the campaign and you connect your Steam account, you will get a medal. If you participate by adding, a thing to the campaign, you will also get a medal. So that's all this is. It's supposed to, incentivize people to make content for TF2. It can be anything. Like I said, art, models, TF2 maps, hats, uh, cosmetics, anything, and you just post it onto their forums, and then and then people will. So these are all the people that are kind of like being showcased. These are all like people who are part of the TF2 community. Obviously, you got people like Big Joey, some of the popular people from the TF2 community. This guy Shork, he's the one who's like been organizing a lot of the TF2. So TF2's voice actors have pretty much gone through Shork to like do a bunch of these kind of like community things where they go around town as the characters that they voiced as and just not harass. I shouldn't say harass. They just go around and have fun around the city just because. And then of course you have the organizers here, which you could check them out. 3D artists, mappers, stuff. They're all they're all cool people trying to do stuff for donations. Trying to help. Not only that, but also put good PR for the TF2 community, obviously, because while Valve doesn't show a lot of love to TF2, we have this like belief that if we just continue showing love in a way that is not money, we'll probably get stuff. Like so, if you go to the frequently asked questions, you can make anything except not safe for work. Like at least if you're gonna make it not safe for work, at least mark it so that way it's like not on the front page, right? Because you don't want kids to be like looking at that stuff, right? Like whatever. But still, you wouldn't really do that for this, but people still do. You're not gonna stop them. Why moderate it? It's just like whatever, right? It's still getting people to collaborate. Okay, and though we suggest before the normal contest time, simply post the times and dates and yada yada yada. You can post anything. You do need to join the website in order to be able to upload anything. So, you know what? If you love TF2, you want to do something in regards to TF2, maybe artwork, maybe even like anything, right? Do it. Just do it. There's you can participate in the live streams by joining the server, the Discord server and stuff, and like just join up stuff. And they're also going to be doing play testing. All right. Here's you can get feedback, so that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I think this event is pretty cool for like anybody, and it doesn't have to look spectacular. It doesn't have to be like the most amazing thing. It's literally just do as much as you can in 72 hours. I unfortunately cannot do 72 hours straight because I also have a job, so I'm also not experienced with TF2 mapping. So honestly, I'm just gonna do kind of like a grayscale, just do a bunch of stuff. I see. I was out of the TF2 loop for a while, so thanks for the heads up. Also, I saw a resurgence of the TF2 voice actors being on all types of videos. It was very fun and cool to watch. Oh yeah. So like I said, the person you have to thank for that is Shork, because he's the kind of like the one who's been organizing all this stuff. All right. Hey, low key between you and me. All right, between you and me, right? Low key. Okay, right. These are all the positive, like the most like advertiser friendly, or at least tend to be, right? There, unfortunately, some of some of those in the TF2 community who are who are are unfortunately blacklisted are not going to be on this, right? Between you and me, I never said anything. All right, you didn't hear that from me. Okay, all right. This is why somebody who has notoriety in the TF2 community, who is probably responsible, not responsible completely, but at least somewhat responsible to getting the word out for like better cosmetics for TF2, is not included in this in this event. Probably because they don't like him, or maybe because he's not like the best person as far as public relations go, which is completely understandable. Unfortunately, with anything that has to do with donations or things like that, or you have to have some of the more advertiser friendly people, and like that's just how it goes. It's the name of the game. But yeah. Anyways, right? You didn't hear that from me. I never said anything. Okay. All right. You tell anybody that I said any of this, I'll deny it. Anyways, back to map making, right? Let me take a quick break. I know. Go check out the stream, okay? I'm gonna give you the Twitch TF2Maps right here. I'm gonna give you the Twitch. They're not streaming at the moment. I think I don't know when they're gonna start streaming, but their day 2 is going to be sometime else. But anyways, they're gonna be streaming. You also got other people who are streaming who are doing stuff. This guy's making a map as well. So, I'm gonna put his thing. I'm gonna put both of them in the chat. So, check him out while I'm on break. If you want to continue watching his stream, continue watching his stream. I'm just gonna be here. I'm pretty much only streaming to like document my progress. But if you want to come back here once I come back, you're more than welcome to. So, I'm gonna put that right there. So just watch his stream if you want. I won't be angry. All right, so I'll be right back. I'm not gonna say don't go anywhere. I don't control you. So if you want to watch the streams like that I put on in the chat, go ahead. I'll be right back. Okay, testing. I am back. I came back from getting some water because it's humid as fuck. Welcome. Hey, look at that. Some very handsome gentlemen have joined the chat. And we're back to the map making experience here. It's slow, it's arduous, and I don't get paid for this. Okay. Alright. So we're back here, we're back on the grind. I made some improvements. Hopefully I can get this done. How's the map going? It's going, man. You were here yesterday, and so, like, I want to show you what I changed. Moved the spawn over here, so now you have this side, which is, you know, kind of like the primary one, while the other side, which is more of a flank, you know, gets turned into the flank. So, you know, it's going. So now I'm going to be working on. I feel like I'm happy with how it is right now. I'm not going to continue on this front area because otherwise, if I continue, I'm never going to finish it. So now it's time for the last part, right? So I think I'm going to just focus on the logic tomorrow since I don't have work tomorrow. It's Sunday. So right now I'm just going to do the construction and try to do it as quickly as possible. But that requires me, right? That requires me to do some brainstorming. So I'm pulling out the paint. I'm pulling out paint again. You know, I'm pulling out MS Paint. MS Paint. Okay. Off-camera mining. Yeah. You know, I went to go get some diamonds and stuff, so... Let's see here. Paint. Window capture. Get that window capture. And another window capture. I need to add the filter from this thing. Give me 1 second. Control C, Control V. Okay. All right. So now we're over here. So obviously we have a corridor that we need to work with, and we have to go into the second area. Now the second area, I'm not too sure what I want to create for the second area, right? I mean, I kind of want to go with that like old way of maybe something like Gorge, maybe something like Last Point Egypt, where you have this like this hit where blue team kind of has to like drop down in order to do anything, while you have red, you know, elsewhere. Let's see. So here we have this hallway. You know, this hallway that, like you saw, it's all gray. This is where it's basically where red is gonna retreat from. You know, we have the shack. You know, very advanced graphics, by the way. I hope you enjoy this this high production value. So we're gonna have the point be right here. Let me pick a bigger brush size. You know, we're gonna have the point right here. Right, we have the control point right there. And what I'm thinking is, you know, just have that kind of same pit style like you have in Gorge or Egypt, where it's kind of indented inside, like maybe in the bottom of like a staircase or something, because we want this to be where Australia is hiding all their Australium, right? So we needed to be protecting something, and what I'm thinking is that it's like this vault underneath the bank, right? And, you know, blue team has to capture the area before the vault. So, like, let's say this is the vault, right? Or, like, let's say this is the bank. Right, and the bank, you know, these are, like, the pillars that you would see in, like, in an official bank or whatever. You know, like, let's say this is the bank. And then you have the ground right here. You know, it's like a pit. And I would say that like red team comes from here, or red team comes from here, red team comes from here, and you have like this this pit where blue team has to attack in order to unlock the vault. You have high ground up here. You have high ground up here that red is able to control. Obviously, blue is going to have like an entrance, as far as like entrance goes. Maybe over here. Just like Gorge, last point, where blue is going to have to, like, if they want to make a straight ditch in here. Unfortunately, that's not a good idea, because if they just try to do that, like, then you're gonna die, just like in Gorge. But instead of having the same level, I'm gonna put it a little bit lower, or maybe a little bit higher. I think higher, yeah, a little bit higher. And these side areas are gonna be, they're gonna have a lot of cover. They're gonna have a good way to, fight the blue team with, while blue team is just kind of like trying to capture the point by going to the pit to capture it, so that way they could like blow it up. Originally, it was gonna be payload, but payload's too much of a pain in the ass to program, at least for me, because I have to like look it up again. And I think balancing the map payload is also a pain in the ass. I wish I could like do it a lot easier. Like Mercenary Park last a little, yeah. I mean, like every attack defense map last point ever, right? Red has the height advantage. Blue does not have the height advantage. What blue does have is a bunch of long flank routes, and that's what I also want to do. I want to do a long flank route, and I'm drinking some water. And basically that's what I want to do, just like any other last point. But I want it to be more hilly. I want it to be more interesting. But yeah, it's just gonna be pretty much a straight run into the into last. So let's go back to hammer. Let's transition back. So here we have hammer. I think maybe I should make the chat a little bit bigger. There we go. It looks nicer. Hopefully that doesn't look too weird on my phone screen. Let me check real quick. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. So obviously this is gonna have to be. I'm obviously okay. Two things obvious that I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to optimize this map, because just having a giant box is not the way to go. I'm gonna have to like put like skybox things on top. But while we're in the creativity phase, I think we should be all right. As far as this map goes, I think making this a little bit longer like this. I don't think it's gonna be too big. Do that there. Stretch this out all the way over here. Close that there. What is this? Is that the ground? Yep, that's the ground. That's the dirt ground. We gotta do this. Yeah. Okay, that wall is all the way over there. This one, not yet. Get all the way down over here. Get this over here. And make sure that this is sealed, because otherwise it's going to be causing crashes otherwise. Okay, there we go. Go over here on this side. That looks fine. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some heavy optimization. But, like, so let's say, blue captures now, now they're attacking here. I would make their spawn like this room or something. But now I can't. How to make their spawn like this door. This door, right? And then you have this hallway here. which I need to build some walls. Which reminds me, I need to do some lighting. Right, so yeah, we have this hallway, and from this hallway, we're going to lead to the next point, and the next point is going to be more like an arena. Because we have this high ground already, we can use this to our advantage and make the low ground, well, you know, the low ground. Copy this. It's going to be our floor. Right? I think it should just cover the entire width, right? There we go. So now we got this. And just because I want to get this done quickly rather than perfectly, you know, I don't know if I'm ever going to revisit this map. We're just going to place the control point here. So now the question is, how do we make this interesting? How do we transform this from just a control point in the middle of a giant room into a control point that, you know, you would want to like fight it. So I'm thinking Turbine 2. I know, right? No, I'm not gonna make Turbine. Don't worry. The second part of the map is gonna be a lot more open. Alright, so obviously, like we were talking about, right? We're gonna have this part right here, which is gonna be like, oh, you know, this is gonna be the vault area or something. Let me turn this into like red. Right? I think I'm gonna here. 288 is not a number I like, so let's do 256. So, you know, as a red guy, yeah. I need an engineer here. Let's bring one of our engineers. Let's bring this guy. So this guy, I'll put him here. So this guy's an engineer. He's on top. You know, he's enjoying life. He's gonna be our scaler here. You know, we put him here. We put one over here. Maybe that's a little too high. Let's put it down here. So now what I'm thinking is, you know, the middle of Granary. Or maybe not Granary. I forgot which map it is, but I think that uses containers. Maybe is it Metalworks? I think Last Point Metalworks uses like a container on the right side. That one's used for height. But no, Turbine is not good. Turbine is not good. Shut up. All my homies, true homies, hate Turbine. I already lost my train of thought. Okay. 768. Get this here in the center. So let's start with some rudimentary shapes, right? I'm thinking, I don't know. Let's let a random number generator decide or something. So I'm thinking something like this, but instead of it being this height, maybe instead of being this long, this is a little bit smaller. Maybe a nice size of That's two. That says 448. I think 512. 512 is a good size. Put that over here. Actually, get more right here. 4 blocks this way. And what we can do is we can give it a height of 320, right? Because I'm trying to be fancy here. And what I'm thinking is of ripping off Gorge in a way, right? Kind of want to rip off Gorge. Kind of want to rip off everybody. Because honestly, this is already giving me, you know what it's giving me? It's giving me Mercenary Park vibes instead of. Let's see, so we have the point down here. We have red team being able to protect it from up here, but thinking of Mountain Lab as well. You know how like you have that crazy height in Mountain Lab. If it's like an urban, if it's like a futuristic city, we have a lot of buildings, but it's really flat. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like the fact that it's really flat. Okay. What I'm thinking now is maybe like a path on top, maybe like a freeway, right? What I'm thinking is okay. Creative juices are flowing. I'm thinking something on top of the point, like this. And the reason why, right? Because this is gonna act as like a bridge. Okay, so this is good. Basically, gonna be one of the flanks, which is you have the point down here, you have red team up here, and you're gonna have kind of like this blue side over here. But the problem with this blue side, right? The problem with this side is that you can't get to it because there's like a huge frickin' pillar over here. Let's make that really high. All right, no way to get over there. It's like a giant tower. Let's give it a regular, gray. And so you can't really reach this. Maybe this is red spawn. And so what you have here instead is kind of like this pathway, right? You have this pathway. Let's see. Right, let's make these out of glass. Maybe yeah, one of these. Same thing, right? Just gonna be able to see them there, but I don't think this glass works. I think what I have to go with is one of these. So we take this cut tool, do one of these, make sure we're cutting the right one. There you go. Where Rick May statue? You know where the Rick May statue is? Try it over here. This is where the Rick May statue is. Statue. This one. Yeah, there we go. This is where it is. Where it's gonna be. Where's Goku? Sorry, no Goku here. You're gonna have to wait until he gets revealed in Smash Brothers. No Goku. I'm sorry. You have to wait until he's in Smash Brothers. Hopefully this pays off. As far as the last point goes. What part of King's Row is this? Shut up. Where's the frog? You want the frog? Here's the frog. There's the frog. Unfortunately, he's the symbol of that one pyro guy. I think. I think can be confusing TF2bers. But anyways. Ooh, so it's a jump map? Lamau. It's a trimp map, maybe. I mean, honestly, I could probably add like some trimping into this. That could probably work. Oof. I'm really winging it here. Okay. 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 So now that we're at this point, right? Let's put a door somewhere, and I think. Oof. I mean, something's coming out of it. No, you can't play it yet. In fact, you're the only one who's not allowed to play it. Get out of here. Go away. Shoo. This is why you can't play CS2. I know, man. Why Valve? Why have Valve forsaken me? I'd be playing CS2 by now, man. Yeah, it could be at night. I don't see why not. There could be flights around the map, lights around the map. Yeah, it could be. There could be. Let's see. I want to see his engineer for scale. It's been kind of a tight map at this point. I think I need to make like more routes other than just the ones that we have right now. As far as things go, I think I can probably do like routes on the bottom. So I think this could be like a room itself down here, like a room, just to like try to like get closer to it. You know, you have a couple entrances. But as far as fighting goes, unfortunately, this doesn't look too good. It's a little too small, a little too easy. But, I mean, that's never stopped anybody. The only thing is that it's kind of like one-sided at this point. You know, Red just has to watch this, and they just have to watch this bridge. So what I'm thinking is... what am I thinking? What am I thinking? Maybe something here this side. Maybe something interesting could happen on this side. Let's see. Would a path around here make sense? Or would it be interesting? Actually, I think something could work over here. Maybe something like Swiftwater. You know, how you have like this right side. But I think I have to make it a little bit more... a little bit longer rather than just a straight line. So, let's see, what can we do here? Oh, I know what I can do. Call it something unique like Horizon or Watson. You know what I mean? No, shut up. So I think I know what I can do. Here. Yeah. Okay, so just engineer for scale. Do you have something to say? No, I don't have anything to say. Your idea is dumb. I'm calling it Horizon or Watson. You know, those are such stupid names. You know. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. You get me. I see how you understand how you know, what I'm going with those names and why I think those names are dumb. Right? You get me? You feel me? I think you feel me. Name the map cheap, cool idea. No. No. S, cool idea. Zeusland. Yeah, sure, I'll call it Zeusland. How about that? I'll call it Zeusland. I'll call it Zeusland. Alright, enough flying around. What time is it? It is 7:32. Okay. I want to at least get done with this second point. All right, this time, like at least with the second point, I'm not like thinking about it much. I'm just like, do it, just do it, do everything, do it, just get it done. Okay. There we go. You know, maybe if you let me cop some wings every now and then, you know, maybe then I'd call it Japes Land. But you know, you never share any wings. No dipping sticks either, you know. Cheap ass. Never let me cop anything. You know, the only food you ever gave me, right, is cold Little Caesars. You never give me any good food. Oh man, I think I designed myself into a wall. Okay. Uh, I don't know how to make this flow better. So, right, so you have this hallway here, and this hallway kind of takes you to two places. You have the main area right down here, and then okay, and then how are you gonna get up here? Well, you're gonna get up here through maybe like a ramp. Oh, I'm designing myself into a wall. I'm a little bit inspired here with the Half-Life soundtrack. Well, you know, it's not actually the the Half-Life soundtrack, but you know, it's close enough. It's the inspired TF2 remix of it. I'm gonna skip this one. This one's alright. I still think it's a little goofy, a little too goofy for a TF2 inspired game, but yeah, sure. There you go. I'm gonna ramp right here. So now here we have access to high ground. Ah, dude, my arm's starting to hurt. Ah, dude, this bad posture hurts. Everything hurts. Hmm. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, how do they do it in Koth King for a futuristic city? So you had like these like things all around. I don't know if you could hear the freaking ice cream truck outside, but it's not helping. It's just making me think about ice cream. I kind of want to get some ice cream. It sprinkled today outside. It rained a little, and now it's just humid. It's humid and hot, and I hate it. I need to turn on the fan. It's supposed to get colder, but it hasn't been getting colder, and that just sucks. So what I'm thinking here is maybe turn this into a room somehow. A normal day in Florida, dude. Oh my goodness. I don't know why it's so hot. Ugh. Hold on, let me check my Discord messages. People are messaging me, but I can't hear them because of the fact that I can't hear them. Let's see, source 2 TF2, what's going on? 32-hour map jam. Okay. Okay. So maybe this building doesn't have to be this freaking thick. Maybe it can be like this. And then what I'm thinking here is I just copy this time to the other side. This. So that way we have another room. That way. Honestly, I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm honestly just like throwing stuff at the wall. See what works, see what doesn't. If it looks good enough, that's what we'll do. As far as this goes, I think this is a little too big, but see, we can work something out. What I'm thinking here is I feel like I'm making this map just way too complicated. Oh man. Let's move these doorways like this side. So we'll have two of them. We'll have one over here. This one leads to like the main area, and then the other one leads to that area. This. And for this door, we keep it like this. For this one, I need to copy this one over here. This one over here. Oh no, the ice cream truck's back. Okay. Just need to fix a couple things, but I mean, aside from that, I can work with this layout. It isn't the most well thought out layout of all time. I really hope that it doesn't end up just being a complete dumpster fire, which it probably will be. But like, I have hope, right? That maybe something good will come out of this. I put this up here. But as far as this layout goes, it is kind of a dumpster fire, I'll be honest. Just things happening for no reason. I have two bridges. This does not look like a TF2 map that looks like it's gonna play like, the best map ever made. But I mean, for something that was like just drawn up 72 hours, or, honestly, not even 72 hours, 8 hours. This is more like 8 hours, really. Uh, I'm hoping at the very least, it doesn't disappoint. Maybe maybe it'll be chaotic. Maybe it'll be like super boring. We won't know until comes out completely, and like with all logic and stuff. But oh man, like the logic and everything like that is just like super boring. We all know how that is. Having to do anything that like actually like We have the control point here. You have kind of like this swift water last, right? You have this final point down here. Kind of need everybody on it. It's a combination of Mercenary Park and Swiftwater. You know, red team spawn is going to be like around here, right? Somewhere around here. And what I need is some walls. I need to put roofs on everything, and I need to put some lights. So let me just do that real quick. I'll just I should honestly continue making some maps just so like I don't feel this exhausted from just intuition. Uh, because I mean, like the other maps that I've made, they've usually taken like days to like at least even come out with a rough draft, right? But when you're on the clock and you're like just trying to get stuff, just the basic rudimentary stuff finished, it's there's a lot of pressure from mostly yourself. You feel like damn, dude, like you know what if my intuition is wrong, which I think it might be, but you know that's the learning process, and hopefully with this, you know, like the whole point is to rush on this competition. You know, you're supposed to make something as quickly as possible, and something who knows, maybe this will be like the most well played map of all time. Maybe I made some of the smartest decisions. You know, this becomes Mercenary Part 3. You know, it's so good it skips over number 2. Control C, Control V. People throwing fireworks at right now outside my house. Either that or it was a gunshot. You know, who knows? Probably both. Um, this is gonna look funky. Let's see if I can close this actually. Let me see if I can put like a really big wall around here. Let's see. I wonder if I should let Soldier just walk up here. Okay, okay. Okay. What if I let like Soldier get on top of this? Like people who can jump up here and just get on top of this and just go ham. Of course, I'd probably have to like nerf it in a way, but like, you know, like screw any engineers up here. You know, engineers are dumb. Engineers suck. All they do is make it a C-tab jump. Like all they do is sit in their sentry nests, eat hot chip, and lie. You know, that's all engineers do. No walls. The only way to jump up there is C-tap. I thought that'd be funny. That'd be really funny, really humorous. Haha, funny. You know, it's a nice little knee slapper right there. But obviously, nah. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I think I need an engineer for scale for this. This looks really small. Oh, okay. It's not that small. You have this room. It's this. You have this. All this. You have this room. You have a point right here. Put a sentry gun here. It'll decimate most people. I think it'll actually reach all the way in here. I'm not too sure. Put a sentry gun up here. You know, I think this should reach. No, I'll make this a little bit smaller, but I think a sentry gun should be able to reach up here. Okay, let's start doing some comparisons here. As far as like start doing some sizing. We'll get onto TF2 right now. Let's see here. Map CP underscore scale. But of course, we're gonna name it now Zeusland, because I don't think this is gonna be like that one Australian hail map. I think I've kind of like steered the direction, because if I'm gonna do that other one, that one's gonna be a lot more thorough. It's not gonna be like how it is right now. I think with that one, I have to try a little bit harder with that one, because I have to make a payload first of all, because you know you need the bomb to destroy the vault. But at least for this one should be all right. Okay. Well, this is taking a while. Let's transition back to a hammer. I don't know. I think hammer's frozen. Is it frozen? Yeah, it's frozen. Can't do anything on hammer right now because it's frozen because TF2 is loading. So, you know, that just happens. TF2 is it's annoying like that, but it is what it is. Oh, I'm just glad that TF2 doesn't take like a bajillion years in order to load a map. It's actually loading. Now that I disabled master comms. All right. MP underscore tournament 1. Okay. All right, so there already was there. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Obviously, you have this area right over here. I forgot to go engineer. I always go scout because I'm like, oh, you know, I'm thinking about scout. But anyways, first point. And after you capture, go over here. You have this point. Ooh. Ooh, these are not good. These are not good. Not good at all. Look at this. Eesh. Eesh. Yikes. What about up here? I thought I had some good eyes over here. Hopefully this is a better sentry. Eesh. Yikes. Oof. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just like a soldier being able to just. Soldiers just gonna be able to just shoot at it from all the way down there. I mean that's the case with mercenary with mercenary part 2. So I think what I'm gonna do is like add a little bit of up here height, so that way you can't just shoot it from here. You'd have to get like more. You'd have to get closer. This looks down here looks like a all right engineer spot. Can't even get it from up here, so let's see. Ooh, the void.
I'm moving this.
So
Out of my way. Out of my way.
so I mean, putting a sentry gun here. This might be a little too big, actually. Red trying to defend this. Too small. I mean, honestly, this doesn't look like a good engineer map at all. Like, if you're gonna be playing engineer, you're gonna have to place like your sentry. Like, you're gonna have to protect this. I'm gonna have to add some cover. I'm gonna have to add like some crates or something. Because a lot of this honestly doesn't look like it's not looking up to be a good engineer map at all, except for the first point. The first point, because of how enclosed the first point is, it looks a little bit more like an engineer map. So I think I'm gonna have to make this room a little bit smaller, like this control point room, just like a bit smaller. So maybe like a sentry can protect it, because as of now, as of right now, yeah, these sentries are all dead. This one's dead. This one's dead. This one's dead. This is dead. 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 Dead over here. Dead. Dead like a doorknob. Over here. Yeah, no, man. This is looking deady. This is all deady. You know, maybe that's a positive. Maybe that's a positive. You know, engineer is worthless. I think you know what? I think that's a net positive. What do you think? You know, I'm sure you guys think the same. You know. I see engineers sitting up in here to protect this door, because like you'd want, you know, you don't want people going in here. But like this just kind of looks like a long hallway. But yeah, this is like one of the flanks as far as this room goes. And then you have this one, kind of takes you up here. I mean, honestly, what this kind of just looks like is like a soldier fighting room in a way. I think what I'm going to do, right? Hmm. We need to do some changes here.
Moving out.
This is honestly just like two long hallways.
Heavy load coming through.
Oh man, I am already tired. It's like it's not even 2 hours. I haven't streamed for like 2 hours or anything, and I'm already just like falling asleep. Uh, oh man, this is not looking good. I think I might have to destroy one of these bridges, and I think it might be this one. This one, I think I might have to destroy this one. This one isn't doing me any favors. It looks weird, sort of. I don't know if I'm gonna have to destroy it, but I'm gonna have to replace it with something else. But as far as gameplay goes, like this isn't working. None of these places are good for engineer. These are all like death things. So I think what I have to do here is I'm gonna have to like make this into like its own thing. Like maybe put a wall somewhere around here. Close this. Because yeah, I'm gonna have to add like a little thing here. Make this door a lot smaller. Maybe add like a wall over here, so that way at least like an engineer who builds at least so that way at least an engineer who builds right here, right? If an engineer builds here,
Go on, get.
they're not gonna get completely demolished. So maybe like maybe extend this out here. Because right now, what I'm seeing is just engineer not having any fun. No fun for engineer, which to some people, I think that's a blessing rather than a curse. You know? Why let engineer have fun? Why let engineer have fun? So heading back to hammer. While we have Sentry ASMR in the background. So this, as far as this goes, right? I think what I need to do here is, I guess, extend this. Well, I don't know about extending it here, but I know there has to be like a wall or something here to like prevent somebody from just sniping here. I think I have to make this at least this way. It's like this. As far as this, I like how this bridge looks, but I don't think this bridge is the answer to this map. So what I'm thinking, what I'm thinking is what I'm thinking about Mercenary Park, right? Mercenary Park. I'm thinking of all right, long flank route. Maybe not this corridor. Maybe not just this long door here. Well, you go through like this long hallway to get to the thing. And then you first enter this room. Is it done yet? No, it's not done yet. I'm thinking large. I'm thinking large. I'm like only gonna give myself like about an hour because like I also have to take out my clothes from the dryer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta have clean clothes. I'm sorry. You know that's just one of my quirks. It's just having clean clothing. Couldn't be you, right? Amazing. Oh man, I'm so tired. Okay, who's spamming the hearts? Thank you for the hearts. I guess. I know it's you, Zeus. 100%. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. So we're here. And now is since you're here. So you're gonna have to move this bridge as far as this goes. Right? Actually, I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of the walls. So we got like kind of like this enclosure thing type thing, right? Oh man, I am hitting the snooze. Uh, you know, like how can I make this fun? How can I make this into a fun point? Because at the same time, you also want it to be because I think I made I got my I stuck myself into a wall here. So okay, what I'm thinking is this. What I'm thinking is uh making this into a room. Something like this. Mm, okay. A little bit of inspiration striking. I just want it to be interesting. I don't really care that much about balance at the moment. I just wanted to like I want it to look interesting. I want it to look cool. I want it to look like something cool, something fresh. I don't know why I'm using the word fresh, but I am. Let's have some character. So what I'm thinking here, let's have a think up here like this. Oh man, it's a little bit of a Yanni here. You know, somewhere that blue can attack from. But this is what it's gonna prevent it because of I have my little engineer. Oh, wait, was that a lightning strike? So that's what that was. Okay, so there's a thunderstorm outside right now. That's what that was. Here I was thinking like, oh, it's like a gunshot or maybe like a firework, but no, it's a really far away lightning strike. Or maybe the other thing was a firework, or maybe this thing is a firework. And I'm just seeing the flash. I have no clue. I'm not really here to think. Let's build you into a stair thing, a ramp. Yeah, I think this thing needs to be a little bit skinnier. I love my ramps. That looks right, right? This doesn't look good at all. Oh well, it works. It's functional. Go up here, over here. What I don't know is how do I want this to flow? Do I want it to? Yeah, I don't think I want blue to immediately go out here. So maybe something like this. I think a sentry can defend this. Okay, I'm gonna need a roof over this. You can just hear that beeping of that sentry in my background. Okay. I'm not going here for perfection. Engineer, get up here. Okay. Something like this. here. All right, you know what? I think this might be in a much better state. I know I've been saying that a lot of times, but this time I actually mean it. I think might be in a good enough state for me to just start doing the logic, and I don't want to bore you guys with that. Logic is always the most boring part of this. But let's add some lights. Let there be light. Let's do a let's do some let's do an environment underscore uh actually I don't remember what it was. Light environment. There we go. Light environment, and then we're gonna do some basic lights. So it can be as far as an object goes here, we're gonna put a light. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V. There we go. We got some basic lights. I don't think we need these barriers over here. So I mean, this could be used like a like a arena or a fighting thing or something. I don't know. Like this room can be used to be fought in, but I'm not sure how that would work. I'm not I'm not the most confident in this. Placing lights where I think they most likely work. I also need a ramp here. C, Control V. Okay. Whereas this goes, taking out here, you have a bunch of things. You have a bunch of places to go. You have a bunch of things to do. Okay. And I think if we run this map, it'll be all right. And tomorrow I'm just gonna be. I think what I'm just basically gonna do all day tomorrow is just make it playable enough so that way it just works. It works. I know where I'm gonna have to put collision, player collision, but yeah, block bullets. I know where I'm gonna have to close the skybox on. It's gonna be like all these areas over here. I have to like put skyboxes on the roofs so that way the thing I can close them. But yeah, I think the map is ready to be played on. I just need to finish the 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 logic and man, I'm just not looking forward to that. I really am just not looking forward to doing the logic because it's literally just gonna be uh looking at the wiki, how to do attack defend, put all the logic there. I only have to do the spawn doors as far as anything fancy. As far as like dynamic objects, I'm gonna have to put like health packs and stuff. But I already kind of have a good idea of where I'm gonna place them. You're lame. You're lame too. I have 72 hours, so it's like I'm gonna use those last hours to do that, and then whatever I finish, I finish. Just waiting for the map to load on my thing. All right, so this map is supposed to be here. Oh my god, can't say words right. So this map is supposed to be a lot more engineer friendly now. I'm sure somebody's gonna appreciate that, but I'm not entirely sure. Uh, where now it's gonna be a lot easier to defend as engineer. I could have kept the map the same as before, but you know what? I thought, those engineer players have like no skills, no friends, so obviously they're gonna need anything, right? So, I mean, you reach a pretty good height here. You put an engineer building here. You're getting this. You're getting this. You're getting most of that, and I think you even get you even get this. Look at that. I just need to put some crates around here, but aside from that, you put your building here. Oh, look at that. You get this. I think you even you even get like some of that over there. Yeah. Good engineer spots. Good engineer spots. You put one over here. Maybe not as as durable as the other ones, but you pretty much shut down that. Like this is the all-in-one. Every time you ask for payload, we kill the frog. I don't know. Anyways, Rick May statue. This is now like a nice little room. So if like you want to be like an engineer and just kind of like protect this, you can.
There wasn't getting any lighter.
All I know is that it's gonna take a while to go in, go out. But as far as the general layout of the map, you know what? I'm happy with this. It looks fine. Tomorrow is just all detailing, and I am tired. I have to. Something happened today to me where it's just kind of like it was just a pain in the ass.
Out of my way. Out of
So
my
I'm not gonna go into it because this isn't a freaking a blogging channel, but yeah, I'm just tired. So yeah, so here, you know, you get some spots, you get some spots over here, you get some spots over there. You know, everything's looking all right. You know, this looks like an attack defend map, all right. Maybe not one for the, maybe not one to like run home and tell mom about, but it's a map, all right. It's a map. You know, I think objectively this is my favorite part. This here, and this ramp spot here. That's it. That's the like. Those are the only parts that I like. I am like 100%. Oh yeah, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. I like that. I like this. This feels all right. Everything else, I'm like, oh, I know I could do probably something better if I had more time. But I'm only gonna have to figure that out once the impromptu playtime goes, and that's just gonna be, you know, I'm gonna submit it to TF2Maps. I'm gonna say here's something that I made in 72 hours. In reality, only like 12 hours. But yeah, 12-hour competition. Put a sentry here.
Any lighter.
Yeah. I honestly wish I could like spend 3 days just doing it nonstop, but at the same time, not really. Not really. I'm tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. Staring at my computer all day, just doing this, and then dealing with all like the mapping stuff, and it's like, and I haven't done this in a while. But who knows? Maybe this is my most fun map ever made. Maybe this is like the best map I'll ever make ever in my life because of just like how unnatural it is. You know, like this is it. This is my magnus opus. Unfortunately, you know, just 72 hours. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this stream, dude. I am tired. My eyes hurt. I want to go to sleep. No, not King's Row. Shut up. Thank you for watching. Make sure to donate to the 72-hour map jam donation thing because it's a nice it's a nice thing. Give Valve your money. Give Valve all your money. Do it now. Buy keys. Buy keys. Make Valve another $1 billion, please. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing that for me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Anyways, I'm gonna stop the stream there. Thank you for watching. See you later. This is not an Overwatch channel. It's not an Overwatch channel. Please. This is not an Overwatch channel. But yeah.